Back to the sport of boxing, Manny Pacquiao!
Wrong, he's a big boy. Pacquiao is 46, man. It's tough, man. But it's been done before, man. Foreman done it, Hopkins did it.
I can't say Manny winning. I'll be honest with you.
Really?
No, I can't say. I think age is a big factor.
Manny's Manny Pacquiao, so he can come back and do, it's a money grab.
Manny Pacquiao and Mario Barrios lit up Los Angeles on June 3rd, 2025, with a fiery press conference that set the tone for their WBC welterweight title fight on July 19th at the MGM Grand at 46.
Pacquiao, Mario Barrios, for Barrios, WBC welterweight championship of the world.
Pacquiao isn't just coming back. He's charging back into the fight, ready to show everyone who he is again after 4 years away. He was cool and serious as he said, "Thank you for accepting me again as a boxer. I hope that July 19th can be fun for you all." Not only did he say that he was here to fight, but he also said that he was here to win. If you likes this, please subscribe, Fight File, and click the bell icon for more new boxing updates.
My comeback is like boxing is my passion, and I'm so lonely.
The skill set I have, the youth is on my side, so it's my job just to go in there, use all of that again, just make sure I still walk out holding that title.
To make things even more exciting, Pacquiao said that his son, Emmanuel Pacquiao Jr., would be making his professional start on the undercard. It's not just a comeback, it's the start of a dynasty, but things really heated up when the two men fought. Pacquiao was only 5'5" tall, but Barrios was 6 feet tall. The size gap was real, but so was that unmistakable look in Manny's eyes. No fear, no doubt, just pure Pac-Man focus.
In Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas.
I was crying when I announced my retirement before. Like, it's hard. It's really hard to turning away from boxing because I grew up in boxing.
With the stage now set, the boxing world is buzzing with views, and some of the sport's sharpest minds are weighing in. Robert Garcia, past world champion and respected trainer, shared his thoughts on Manny Pacquiao's comeback fight against Mario Barrios. While Garcia truly respects Pacquiao, calling him a legend and praising his generosity and effect, he's skeptical about Manny's chances at 46 years old, especially against a younger, stronger opponent like Barrios. He says that the challenge is like getting older. He can't picture fighting 12 rounds now either.
Look, Pacquiao's is a legend. He's a legend. He's man. Everybody, myself, Mexicans, people love him because he's just such a great person. He helps a lot. Everything he does is to help people out, and I know of so many stories of people that he's helped.
Garcia says that George Foreman is an example of someone who has made a comeback at this age. Bernard Hopkins and Sugar Ray Leonard believe Pacquiao still has the talent and legacy to possibly pull it off, but realistically, they don't see it happening on strategy. Garcia says Barrios needs to turn the fight into a war, make Pacquiao fight at a pace that exhausts him. If Barrios tries to box smart or slow early, that could play into Pacquiao's hands. Garcia doubts Pacquiao can go 12 hard rounds at full intensity. He also warns, however, that Pacquiao still has power, and if he hits early, he could stop Barrios, who's been dropped before Jeff admitted he was stunned to see Pacquiao fighting in 2025, calling the situation shocking and even unfair to the younger fighters who spent years grinding through the rankings only to see a legend walk back into the spotlight. Yet despite those concerns, Jeff didn't write Manny off, in fact. Quite the opposite. He boldly predicted that Pacquiao will win, even though Barrios is younger, taller, and naturally the bigger man at welterweight. Jeff believes experience will win. He's too young and too strong. But I still think Manny is going to win, he said, surprising even the reporter. And when pressed on whether Pacquiao's comeback was just a money grab, Jeff acknowledged the cynicism but stressed that this return is more about legacy.
Mario Barrios and Manny Pacquiao are in talks for the WBC welterweight title fight. They want to do it in Vegas. Pacquiao is 45 and hasn't competed since August 2021 in a decision loss. Man, Mario Barrios is definitely trying to stat pad at this point. In a stacked welterweight division, you can fight Crawford. If you don't want to fight someone who's coming off a W, fight Spence Jr. Fight Jaron or Stanius, you know? Fight one of the top 4 fighters. You're ranked top 5 and you want to fight Manny Pacquiao. That's stat padding. That shouldn't even count as a win. And I love Manny Pacquiao, but I mean, in his prime, he would definitely beat Mario Barrios, but it's past his prime. Hasn't fought in 3 years, is 45 years old. It's time to hang it up, bud. I will say, though, if he somehow miracle pulls it off, it'll be the greatest win, I think, in my opinion.
Does he need any more money? I don't know if he needs money or not. Does he need the money? I don't know. Jeff shrugged. But I think he just wants to keep adding to what he's already done. And just when you think Pacquiao might ride off into the sunset after this bout, he throws in a surprise. He isn't just calling out Barrios. He's already calling out other people he exposed. Speaking of Tim Tszyu, he muses on his experiences sparring with Manny Pacquiao back in 2019. He recalls how Manny, even then, would start slow in the early rounds, but finish strong with quick, powerful bursts of punches that caught many off guard. Guard Tim highlights Manny's remarkable speed and sharpness, which made a lasting impact on him looking ahead to Pacquiao's upcoming comeback fight against Mario Barrios. Tim doesn't shy away from the tough reality. At 46 years old, Manny faces Diu, a huge task against a much younger and physically imposing opponent. While Tim respects Pacquiao as one of his favorite fighters and acknowledges his legendary status, he says that he can't see Manny winning this one due to the large age difference. However, Tim also points out that if Pacquiao pulls off the upset, it wouldn't surprise him because Manny is known for defying expectations and providing surprises throughout his career. Amir Khan, a former world champion and Olympic silver medalist, has shared his thoughts on the upcoming WBC welterweight title fight between Manny Pacquiao and Mario Barrios.
Since being a world champion means you are the best in the world. You are the champion of this world at your weight class. We all know right now, at least to me, it's common knowledge that's Jaron Boots Ennis. At 147, he is the best in the world. But he doesn't hold all 4 belts, so he is only one of the 2 or 3, I guess now, world champions. Doesn't make sense to me, and especially when now you're the WBC and you're like, yeah, let's bring in Manny Pacquiao to potentially win a world championship. And let's say he pulls it off by some miracle. Are we going to put Manny Pacquiao in there with Boots Ennis? Is that what we're going to do? I hope not. And again, this is not me trying to be a hater. It's just, I don't want to see Manny get hurt. And Barrios, not the biggest puncher in the world, but he can hurt it badly. He is a volume puncher, and he will be in there against a guy that, again, isn't a natural 147. Even if he finished his career at 147, that's not where Manny was his best self. He's definitely going to be at a massive size disadvantage here. Height, reach, everything. Again, when Manny was in his prime, or, honestly, when he was still in his late 30s and early 40s before he retired, he could have handled that. His speed was still there. The consistency was still there. He wasn't running for political office and doing all this other stuff and taking time off. We see this time and time again. When a boxer retires, takes a long time off, and then comes back, it usually, again, outside of George Foreman, rest in peace to the GOAT, it usually doesn't go well. And I don't think this is going to either. And it's clear to me that this is done for, a staging of an event versus the actual competitive nature of the fight. Who knows? Maybe I'm wrong and that Manny still has it, but I'm just going to go with what makes the most sense. The WBC and whoever they partner with on this is going to try to sell tickets off of it. Okay, that's fine, but what's the point of the belt if this is the match?
Having sparred over 300 rounds with Manny Pacquiao and also trained alongside Mario Barrios, Amir Khan gives a unique perspective on the matchup. Khan thinks that despite Pacquiao's age and recent inactivity, the fight is favorable for the Filipino legend. He sees Barrios as a very good boxer, but notes that he is not dangerous enough for someone like Manny Pacquiao. Khan says that even with a less than ideal training camp, Pacquiao has the potential to win the fight. However, Khan also acknowledges the risks involved. He points out that Pacquiao's long layoff from professional boxing and the challenges offered by facing a younger active champion like Barrios make this a tricky fight for the 46-year-old.
The WBC president Mauricio Suleiman has said Mario Barrios will face Manny Pacquiao this July. That's some crazy shit, bro. That's some crazy news. Manny Pacquiao is 46 years of age. He's making his return to the ring. And he said he wants to go out with a bang. He wants to finish his career as a champion. That's some crazy shit. Manny Pacquiao's professional record currently stands at 62 wins, 39 of those coming via knockout, 8 losses and 2 draws. Manny Pacquiao has one of the most impressive CVs in the sport of boxing. Just take a look at from 09 Ricky Hatton all the way up until here. There's so many names: Timothy Bradley, Manuel Marquez, Shane Mosley, Joshua Cloteley, Miguel Cotto, Floyd Mayweather, Jesse Vargas. Like, there's so many names on this list, you know what I'm saying? Let's take a look at Mario Barrios' record. 29 wins, 18 of those coming via knockout, 2 losses and 1 draw on his resume. What do I make of this fight? I don't know, you know. I mean, listen, this is a young man's sport. I ask myself, Manny Pacquiao, why do you want to come back and fight a younger fighter? You know what I mean? Mario Barrios, who is the current champion, the WBC champion. Why? What have you got to prove? You've proven everything throughout your career. So I don't know what to say, but anyways, let me know in the comment section what you guys think, and watch a clip of the president of WBC, Mauricio Suleiman, talk about this.
As of now, Mario Barrios is the WBC champion. So who is he mandated to fight next? Do you have made that decision yet?
Well, at this time, Mario Barrios is going to fight Manny Pacquiao in July. He wants to retire as WBC champion, so he's fighting in the welterweight division.
Why does he come out of retirement and get a WBC title shot in his first fight?
Because it's something that WBC has respected. Sugar Ray Leonard was retired 4 years when he requested to fight Marvin Hagler and defeated Hagler. So we do have that provision in the rules. A legendary champion with the credentials such as Manny Pacquiao. He has been medically cleared, licensed by Nevada. So,
despite these concerns, Khan expresses confidence in Pacquiao's abilities, saying that the fight is perfect for him. If you loved this breakdown, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more exclusive boxing content and expert insights. Hit the bell so you never miss an update. Fight fans, let's keep the conversation